Hey, so you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Austin, Texas, and you want to get an idea of what the market is doing. Well, that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. In this video, I'm going to go over exactly what the housing market is doing. We're going to go over how many homes are on the market, how long they're staying on the market, and what your potential negotiation power is. I'm also going to share with you my thoughts on what could potentially happen in the next few months. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end because I'm going to share with you my predictions for Q1 of 2023. If this is your first time on my channel and want to stay updated on everything there is to know about Austin's housing market, make sure to click the subscribe and the notification button so you're the first to know about what Austin's housing market is up to. I'm Daphne Quay, your boss lady realtor here in Austin, Texas. I help people all over the country and all over the world buy or sell their home here in Austin. If you're thinking about making a move, you can always reach out via email, text, Instagram, or you can even schedule a Zoom call directly with me. Just follow the description at the bottom. With that, I'm ready to share everything there is to know about today's housing market. Are you ready? Let's go. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you've likely been following along on the ups and downs of Austin's housing market. In early 2021, we had an absolute shortage of homes. In early 2022, the same thing happened. I did have a prediction though back in December of 2021, where I said the following.
All the sellers are waiting for that to happen, and everyone's just holding out until the spring market to put their house on the market. And I'm afraid that we might have an influx of homes. So instead of having extremely low inventory, we'll have kind of a surplus. So let's say our baseline is 5,500 homes. I'm kind of curious if we're not going to be at like the 65 or 7,000 mark for inventory. And then it's going to be geared more towards buyers than it is a seller's market.
So what is happening today, we've got a massive influx of homes. Like I've mentioned in other videos, in early 2021 and early 2022, we were down to just under 2,000 homes for sale in the entire Austin metro area. That's including way northern suburbs up to, I would say, Liberty Hill to way south around the San Marcos area. Like I mentioned, at that point, there were about 2,000 homes and lots of buyers, which is why there were multiple offers and home prices were just skyrocketing. Today, we have significantly more homes. I just went on MLS to look up how many homes we actually have on the market as our inventory today. And as of today, we stand at 9,336 homes for sale. That's a significant, crazy increase from 2,000 homes 6 months ago. So you're probably asking, what does this mean? And the fact that we have so many more homes in our inventory or on the market implies several things. But we're going to focus on a couple now to help you understand what's happening. Because there are so many homes available on the market now, and interest rates are still high, as everybody knows, these homes are tending to stay on the market significantly longer. I've seen homes stay on the market anywhere from 3 months to 6 months. I saw a home with a client last weekend that had been on the market for 190 days, which is almost unheard of in Austin's housing market. Because of this, we are seeing sellers offer incentives. Let me start with new construction. Most builders are offering buyer incentives. For example, if you use a builder's preferred lender, they will typically cover your closing costs. If you don't know what closing costs is, please make sure to leave a comment or send me a message so I can do another video about what that all implies. I'm seeing builders offer appliance packages, and I'm also seeing builders willing to negotiate on overall pricing on the home, which is huge. And another really popular one is that a lot of builders are offering to buy down your rate if you go with their lender. And touching on resale homes, we're also seeing a lot of home sellers willing to negotiate on price and terms. Before, it used to be that you had to submit an offer that was anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 over the asking price, and you would just have to hope that your offer would get accepted. Now, most homes don't have multiple offers on them. It still exists, but it's pretty rare. So if you're wanting to buy a home, what I've been able to do for my clients in the last couple months is get them a discount off the price, get a portion, if not all, closing costs covered. And there was a client recently where we were able to get the seller to buy down their interest rate. I will say this is typically only possible if a home has been on the market for a long time. There's a client, for example, who bought a home in the northern suburbs. We got $28,000 off the sales price. I got him $15,000 in closing costs. And because the home was older, it needed a new AC system, so they were able to get a brand new AC system from the seller. Now, on the other side of this, I've got clients that just closed on their new home in central Austin. There was one other offer on the table, so we really weren't able to negotiate much as far as pricing goes. We were able to get the correct repairs, but it wasn't this ridiculous steep discount. So that's more the exception, not the rule. Generally, we are able to negotiate a bit more for buyers. So all of this to say, if you haven't heard already, we are very much officially in a buyer's market. A lot of times I get clients that ask me what will their negotiation power be on a home and how much of a discount can they get from the home. And unfortunately, it really depends on the actual home and the situation. Like I mentioned, if a home has been on the market for a day and it's priced really well and there's another offer, we're not getting any room to negotiate. But if the home has been on the market for 3 to 6 months, then we can come in with pretty much anything we want and see if it'll stick. Now, if we go in with a very low ball offer, it's probably not going to work. But if we go in with something realistic and something that could potentially be a win for both parties, I'm generally able to get my clients a really good deal on their new home. So to recap, as far as what is your negotiation power, it does vary. We really have to look at it almost house by house situation, but I do whatever I can to find out as much as I can about the home that you like to put you in the absolute best position and save you the most money in this market. So I told you I would be sharing with you what I think the housing market is going to do Q1 of 2023. What I'm seeing a lot right now is that a lot of home buyers are waiting for prices to drop and interest rates to drop as well. I don't know that prices are actually going to drop that much more in early 2023. Right now, during the winter months, the market's pretty chill. Between, I'd say, Halloween and the holiday season, not a lot happened. So this time frame that we're in, this is very much the sweet spot to get a really good deal on a home. And I think because prices have come down significantly from what they were earlier this year, a lot of home buyers are thinking that they're going to drop even further in 2023. Don't think that's going to be the case because I'm seeing so many home buyers on the sidelines waiting for these price drops to happen. And I think in the springtime, they're all going to come into the market again and start buying up these homes. It's possible that we're going to start seeing multiple offers again. I'm not anticipating multiple offers being, 12 to 20 offers like it was earlier in 2022 and 21, but I do think we could realistically expect to see 2 or 3 offers on one home. I also don't think we're going to go $50,000 to $150,000 over the asking price. I think it's going to be something more realistic, maybe $5,000, maybe $10,000 above the asking price. Because these homes are going to start moving again, I think our inventory is going to go down. And because of that, I think pricing is going to stabilize. As we know, the last 2 years, we've had a massive swing up with our home values. And now the interest rates have gone up, home values have come down. Along with the increased interest rates, I also think that timing and time of year has a lot to do with our housing inventory and home values. Because generally the winter months are a bit slower, homes always tend to sit on the market for a bit longer. And now it just so happens that interest rates are high and we've got a lot more homes on the market and prices have to come down. I think this is probably one of the more drastic drops that we've seen in the last several years, but I do expect home prices to level up again slightly in the spring month. Like I said, I'm not expecting homes to sell in 12 offers for $50,000 over the asking price, but I think there could be a very gentle swing upwards in pricing. So those are my thoughts on what could potentially happen in Q1 of 2023. Leave a comment though. I really want to know what you guys think might happen. Also, what do you think is going to happen with inflation rates and interest rates? Luckily, inflation went down again for November, hoping the same thing happens in November. And of course, if that happens, interest rates will come down likely. Share your thoughts. Let me know. I want to know your thoughts about that as well. So that's it, you guys. That's my entire market update for what is happening with Austin's housing market right now. I hope this was helpful and I hope that it gave you some insight. Always feel free to reach out, you guys. I work with people from all over the country and all over the world who are thinking about selling a home in Austin or relocating to Austin. If you want to get in touch, feel free to reach out via Instagram, shoot me a text, send me an email, or you can even schedule a Zoom call directly with me. All that information is at the bottom in our description. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Daphne Quay, your boss lady realtor. Till next time.